just waiting for Tanya Kozlowski to sit down. Good morning. I call this meeting of the Michigan Public Service Commission to order on January 18th at 10:30 a.m. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Chairman Calvert.
Present.
Commissioner Sari.
Present.
Madam Chair, we have a quorum.
Thank you. All right, first up, I'll move approval of the agenda.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The agenda is approved. Next, item 2, we have approval of the minutes from the regular commission meeting of January 9th, 2019. I'll move that item.
I'll second that item.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The meeting minutes are approved. Item 3, we have approval of the orders on the consent agenda. And today the commission is assisted by Barb Kunkel and staff.
Good morning. Today's consent agenda consists of 1 communications matter, 2 electric matters, and 1 video cable matter that are listed on item 3 of today's agenda. The proposed orders for each of these matters has been thoroughly vetted by the Commission's technical and legal staffs and are ready for your approval.
All right, I move approval of the orders on the consent agenda as outlined by Ms. Kunkel.
I second approval of all orders listed on today's consent agenda.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The orders are approved.
Item 4A1 is case number U-18461, which involves a motion filed by Indiana Michigan Power Company requesting an extension for the filing of its multi-state integrated resource plan under MCL 460.6T. The order before you approves the request.
I move adoption of that order.
I second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The order is approved.
Item 4A2 is case number U-18485, which involves the review and approval of data privacy tariffs filed in compliance with Michigan Admin Code R460.153 of the Commission's Consumer Standards and Billing Practices for Electric and National Gas Service. Staff member Pat Hudson is here to describe this order.
Good morning.
Good morning, Commissioners. Earlier in this docket, the Commission approved data privacy tariffs filed by the regulated utilities as a result of revisions to the Commission's customer protection rules. The intent was to have utilities clarify how they handle customer data privacy, while at the same time allowing for data accessibility for activities such as energy waste reduction and renewable energy options. The Commission issued an order last October that approved all the data privacy tariffs submitted by utilities except that of DTE Energy. The Commission requested DTE to resubmit their tariff to address how a third party authorized by the customer can directly obtain their usage information. DTE resubmitted their revised data privacy tariff in December, and the Commission today is to decide whether to approve the plan. Also in October, the Commission directed the staff to conduct a stakeholder forum to develop more refined, clear, and consistent language addressing data privacy and data accessibility by authorized third parties. Staff is arranging for details of this stakeholder forum that is expected to occur soon. Following the stakeholder forum, staff will submit a report to the Commission by April 15, 2019.
Thank you for that update and your work on this topic. I move adoption of the order in case number U-18485.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The order is approved. Thank you.
Item 4A3 is case number U-20169, which involves a matter on the Commission's own motion to investigate DTE Electric Company's response to a severe windstorm that occurred in its service territory on May 4th, 2018. The order before you approves a settlement agreement and orders annual reporting for 5 years.
I move adoption of the order in case number U-20169.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The order is approved.
Item 4A4 is case number U-20286 et al., which involve an application by Consumers Energy Company for determination of its Credit B refund for electric service. The order before you amends the company's Credit B refund, which was incorrectly stated in the Commission's order of December 20th, 2018.
I move adoption of the order in case number U20286 et al.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The order is approved.
Item 4A5 is case number U-20316 et al., which involve an application by Indiana Michigan Power Company for a determination of its Credit B refund. Staff member Nick Revere is here to describe this order.
Good morning, Commissioners. I am Nicholas Revere, the manager of the Rates and Tariffs section of the MPSC's Regulated Energy Division. The Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017 has kept the Commission busy this year and last. Throughout last summer, the Commission approved $380 million in initial rate decreases for Michigan customers. Those reductions were delivered through Credit A, which represented the tax cuts going forward effects on rates. Next, to date, the Commission has approved an additional $227 million in Credit B refunds. Credit B accounts for the historic tax effects between January 1st, 2018, when the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act went into effect, and the approval of Credit A refunds last summer. Today, the Commission is voting for approval of the final Credit B application from Indiana Michigan Power Company. The order before you today refunds $5.4 million to Indiana Michigan Power Company customers and will go into effect in February. This completes the authorizations of the refunds for Credit B. To date, a total of $232.4 million will have begun to return to customers through Credit B, mostly during the heating season. This is the final remaining Credit B refund, which completes two of the three steps the Commission ordered to return tax cut savings to Michigan's utility ratepayers. Next will be Calculation C, which will encompass the long-term, more technical accounting effects of the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. Thank you.
Thank you. I move adoption of the order in case number U20316 et al.
Madam Chair, I second that, and I would like to address the issue. I don't have the benefit of a treasurer's mind with a calculator to add these totals up, Mr. Revere, but would you suggest it's in excess of $612 million all in?
That sounds, subject to check, I believe that's correct.
All issues will be verified in the correct manner. Thank you, Mr. Revere.
All right, more of that to come. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The order is approved.
Item 4A6 is case number U-20343, which involves an application by DTE Electric Company requesting approval of its large customer voluntary green pricing program. Staff member Katie Traxel is here to describe this order.
Good morning.
Good morning. Chairman, Commissioner, staff, and members of the public, it is again a pleasure to be able to speak to this group. Today, my remarks are regarding the proposed order in case number U20343, DTE Electric Company's application for approval of its large customer voluntary green pricing, or VGP program. Public Act 342 of 2016 requires electric providers to offer VGP programs to their customers. Commission staff stresses that these are not programs customers will be required to participate in, but instead are voluntary in nature. This Commission, in your order from October 5th, 2018, in case number U18352, stated it is eager to evaluate a program tailored to large customers. You went on to further state, given that DTE Electric has acknowledged the need to expand the VGP program and has proposed an additional 300 megawatts to supply a VGP program for a large customer in its renewable energy plan, case number U18232, the Commission directs DTE Electric to file in this docket a detailed plan to dedicate additional resources to the revised My Green Power program or an additional VGP program geared toward larger commercial and industrial customers, end quote. The company's application in this case is an answer to this directive and is the additional 300 megawatts first referenced in case number U18232. After reviewing the proposed program, its application, the attached tariff, and renewable energy plan, staff notes that DTE Electric has made efforts to have this proposed program mirror that of Consumers Energy Company's Large Customer Renewable Energy Program, Option A, which was approved by the Commission as being Section 61 compliant on October 5th, 2018, in case number U18351. Participation in DTE Electric's program is to be limited to full-service customers with an aggregated annual demand of at least 1 megawatt. Further, participating customers will own the energy credits tied to the renewable energy that is generated. They will remain on their current rate and billing cycle and will be charged an additional subscription flat fee based on the levelized cost of service of the designated renewable energy facilities approved in this program. Pricing for the initial contracts has not been set, but is expected to be below $45 per megawatt hour. While DTE Electric has established the framework of the program and is actively marketing the program to customers, the program is not ready for operation. The renewable energy assets that will be dedicated to the program are nearly 2 years from commercial operation, and without finalized contracts or updated tariffs, the company at this time can only provide the Commission with an estimate as to what the subscription fee for the program participants will be. For these reasons, within this order, the company's application is approved as a pilot program until the Commission makes a final determination as to the program's compliance with Section 61 of Act 342 in its next biennial review of the company's VGP programs. This order also indicates DTE Electric shall revise Standard Contract Rider number 19 to reflect that the large customer VGP program is a pilot program and shall file the revised tariff with the Commission within 10 days. I present for your consideration the order in case number U20343. Thank you, and I welcome any questions.
Thank you. I move adoption of the order in case U20343.
I second and would like to address the issue. I think it's terrific work that the commission staff has done on this, and I would emphasize two critical points, Katie, that you also emphasized. It is a voluntary green pricing program, and this is a pilot program. So I think the steps that we're taking are positive steps, certainly going towards getting to that ultimate order that's going to be more solid in terms of looking at green pricing for DTE. But thank you and your staff for the work you've done on this, and I seek the vote.
Yeah, I would just add, I mean, this is a great opportunity for businesses in the DTE service area to meet their environmental and sustainability goals. It's another example of innovation we're seeing, both in terms of the approaches the utilities are taking as well as the regulatory system to increase options available to customers. And it also augments, there's the existing pilot targeted primarily for small commercial and residential customers, My Green Power, that'll continue alongside this pilot with both of them able to enroll customers at this time. So it's an encouraging step that we're taking today with this approval. And with that, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The order is approved. Thank you. All right. Next up, item 5, we have time reserved on the agenda for public comment. Anyone seeking to address the commission should come forward at this time. All right, seeing no one, that concludes today's meeting. Our next meeting is scheduled for February 7th at 1:30 p.m. I'll move for adjournment.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The meeting is adjourned.